Hi YouTube. Today I'm sharing about the 5.5 gallon Walstad tank I set up about 4 months ago. Walstad tank is basically an aquarium where you try to create a balanced ecosystem where the animals create just enough waste to feed the plants, and the plants absorb the bad byproducts of the waste well enough that the owner doesn't have to have an electronic filter or do those annoying monthly water changes. I introduced 10 red cherry shrimp to the tank about 3 months ago. They are known to reproduce fairly easily, but I haven't had that luck, so today I'm trying something new. I'm going to feed them some healthy blanched zucchini. Actually, at first I was surprised at the first hour or so, the shrimp barely touched the zucchini. They're curious, but an adult ram's horn snail actually started munching on it first. But eventually, the more shrimp discovered it and started grazing. For most of the 3 months I've had the shrimp, I have barely fed them anything. Maybe a crushed fish food flake about a couple times a week. Usually cherry shrimp can thrive on decaying plant matter and biofilm and algae, so I wanted to avoid introducing too much extra food and possibly spoiling them. But since the plants have been very good at keeping the nitrates and nitrates low so far, and the 2 baby fish I have are getting more active, I started feeding them a little bit more regularly, maybe every other day. And some experts claim that if you spread food around the tank a little bit, that'll help spread more biofilm slime on the tank, which benefits all the creatures in the tank. And there are many creatures in this tank besides the cherry shrimp, because I got the plants from 2 pet stores as well as 2 different people on Craigslist. I ended up with a lot of hitchhikers on those plants. Ram's horn snails have been reproducing like crazy, as you can see. I also have small critters like detritus worms and copepods, and these things that look like bowling balls spinning in the water. The 2 baby fish, which I have yet to identify the species of, were also hitchhikers. Probably they came as eggs stuck to the plants. So even if this tank is lacking the colorful fish of my previous tanks, it has been a very fun aquarium to observe. The tank continues to be a learning process. I personally have never paid much attention to water parameters before, but because this is a small tank, and small tanks are harder to take care of, and it has no power filter, things can change quickly, the parameters, I've been told. And sometimes these low-tech tank setups will start failing. The soil substrate can run out of nutrients after, a few months or a year. Plants mysteriously start dying off. The animals can die too. But sometimes they'll just thrive on, and all you have to do is top off the evaporated water. That hands-off, let nature do its magic style of fish keeping was what attracted me to the Walstad method in the first place. So hope it keeps going well. Hopefully it's a fun learning experience. And thank you guys for listening this far if you have.